Okay, we're going to continue now with the relative pronoun ou. Now, we have seen this word before. It means where. However, we can use it to stand in for time or place. So therefore, when we use ou as a relative pronoun, this can mean either where or when in a sentence. Here are some examples of how we could use it in French. Voici la bibliothèque où j'adore lire. Here is the library where I love to read. C'était l'été où nous étions heureux. It was the summer when we were happy. So if we use où as a relative pronoun, it can mean where or when. It represents time and place. Ok, encore une fois, prenez vos stylos. What you need to do now is pause the video and complete questions 1 to 6, writing down whether you would need qui, que, or où in each of these sentences. Remember that qui is going to come before a conjugated verb. Que is always going to come before a subject, and où represents time or place. All right, here are the answers. Tu vois un parking où on peut laisser la voiture? Can you see a car spot where we can leave the car? 2. On va au café que Marie préfère. We're going to the cafe that Marie prefers. 3. Je vais rester à un hôtel qui a une bonne réputation. I'm going to stay at a hotel which has a good reputation. 4. Cet hôtel a un restaurant que tu aimons où nous aimons dîner. So, cet hôtel a un restaurant où nous aimons dîner. This hotel has a restaurant where we like to eat dinner. 5. Le serveur qui apporte la carte est toujours aimable. The waiter who brings the menu is always friendly. And 6. Je n'aime pas vraiment les plats que vous choisissez. I don't really like the meals or the dishes that you are choosing. Okay, this is our fourth and final relative pronoun for today. Dont. And probably the hardest one to get your head around. This represents of whom, of which, whose, and it replaces de, the preposition de, and an object. Now, basically, we use dont after particular phrases, verbs that are followed by de. It can refer once again to both people and things. Here's an example. C'est une bonne amie. Odette parle souvent de cette amie. She's a good friend. Odette often speaks about that good friend. So we know that the expression is parler de, speak of somebody or speak about something. So we're going to need to de cette amie with dont. C'est une bonne amie dont Odette parle souvent. So for this pronoun, we really need to know, does the verb that we're using, is it followed by de? All right, once again, we're going to do the first question together, and you're going to pause the video and do 2 and 3 by yourself. faites une seule phrase en utilisant dans. Voici le restaurant français. Liliane parle de ce restaurant. Here is the French restaurant. Liliane talks about this restaurant. We're going to replace de ce restaurant with dont. Voici le restaurant français dont Liliane parle. This is a French restaurant of which Liliane speaks, if you like. All right, pause the video and try to do 2 and 3 by yourself. Remember that you're replacing de plus the object. Okay, I'm going to assume that you've done those now. So, de. C'est le dictionnaire anglais. J'ai besoin d'un dictionnaire anglais. So we know that the phrase is avoir besoin de quelque chose, to need something. So we're going to remove d'un dictionnaire anglais and we're going to replace it with dont. C'est le dictionnaire anglais dont j'ai besoin. It's the English dictionary which I need, of which I have need, if you want to do it literally. Toi, j'ai une bonne amie. La famille de mon ami est très aimable. Now this one is not so much a question of a verb being followed by the preposition de, but here we're going to actually replace this expression here. So, la famille de mon ami. And this is what it's going to look like. Oh, pardon, that should be dont. I will correct that. J'ai une bonne amie dont la famille est très aimable. I have a good friend whose family is very friendly. All right, so I hope that you have started to gain an understanding of how to use relative pronouns in your writing and speaking. Now, there are a number of other activities that I'd like to continue with during this lesson, and they're all listed on Schoology. So I refer you back to that list. You're also going to be doing relative pronouns qui and que, and those exercises in your unit booklet on l'environnement, and they're on page 51. And you're also going to be doing relative pronoun dont on page 52. And I've already prepared all those answers for you on Schoology, and you will be able to check, self-correct your responses by following the link on Schoology. Ok, au revoir, à bientôt.